rockin' sound you hear is that of the Fitzkee Brothers. With talent beyond their years, these two young men are just beginning their career. I had a chance to sit down with Drew and Alex in their home to get to know this promising duo getting their start right here in the Delaware Beaches. For brothers 18-year-old Drew and 15-year-old Alex Fitzkee, music has been a part of their lives for as long as they can remember. Frontman and bassist of the duo, Drew, began his love affair with music in his grandfather's arms.
When I was first taken to a concert, I was in my grandfather's arms and I was just bouncing up and down. Presidents of the United States of America were playing on the harbor. But I started playing in kindergarten or first grade, somewhere around there, and I wanted to pick it up. I'm not sure why, and I stuck with it, thankfully.
Younger brother Alex wanted to play right alongside his brother when he decided on the drums.
Well, he started playing bass when he was in first grade, which puts me around around 2 years before that. So by the time I was in first grade, I wanted to play with him because I was feeling left out and he was just going to be the only one playing. So I decided to pick up an instrument, and mine was drums.
Two brothers, one rhythm. That's part of what makes this duo so special and what makes them such a force in the budding Eastern Shore music scene. From local gigs between the Delaware Beaches and Ocean City to playing with artists like Post Malone, the Fitzkee Brothers are well on their way to a bright future in the music industry.
Posty was cool because he just kind of hung out with us. It was after his concert, the most recent time. It was after his concert. He just kind of came back to the jam room. We jammed on a few tunes. Then we just kind of talked about music, and that kind of went until 3 a.m. and then he had to get on his tour bus, and then it was really cool. He's a really down-to-earth guy.
With big talent comes even bigger dreams. For most school-age kids, it can be difficult to sway parents to support those dreams. But for the Fitzkee Brothers, there's no greater support system than mom and dad.
We have a lot of support from our parents. A lot of money has been invested, and it's really assuring that they kind of trust us that we can do this. But yeah, and that kind of just goes on our end of keeping our school up to date, which is you have to get very comfortable with makeup work, which is what I've done, but then you remember that you were playing a gig, so you're having fun instead. But they've learned new things too. My dad, before this, he just worked in the ER, but he'd learned a totally new skill of how to be a sound man through this. He's pretty savvy with technology now because he's been working with it for the past 5 years, and my mom's done everything to do to learn social media and booking and all that.
Those dreams continue to be supported as Drew and Alex gear up for their first tour this summer.
May 20th, we're doing the rally for our first responders at Hudson Fields, so I'm very excited for that.
Did you hear how amazing they are?
They're awesome. They're so cool.
So much talent in the two young people. It's amazing. They rock. They really, truly rock.
And I don't think I was that cool when I was their age.
No, I definitely wasn't.
I know I wasn't.
And they know everything about music too. It's not just when we were talking with them, they know tons of musical history, well beyond their years, artists that, kids those age probably wouldn't know.
Right.
They are so knowledgeable, and they definitely have a bright musical future ahead. But
Definitely.
They're also going to be at the Rally for First Responders.
That's right, yeah. So if you want to see them live, you can really soon. This Saturday, Rally for First Responders. That's at Hudson Fields. That starts at noon, so there's going to be a lot of musical acts, but definitely the Fitzkee Brothers will be there.
Yeah, so go see them.
Yes.
But don't go anywhere yet.
Nope.
There's more Coast Life on the way. Coming up, we are going to talk to a local man who ran the Boston Marathon without any shoes. We'll find out why coming up.